Hello everyone. So in this video, I will let you know how you can hack a site, right? So with the practical. So let's start. So first of all, I will let you know I have covered already three lecture on this part one, two, three. So you can also visit that lecture, and this is the part four. So as you know, I am using there are two machine. This is the attacker machine, Kali Linux, and this is the Metasploit target machine, right? So the region of this target machine, if I have run this machine here and the machine IP this is the machine IP here. So if you type here and enter, so you will get there are five website which you can test or you can use as a testing purpose, right? So let me uh, open the Matilde site, right? So here in this lecture I will let you know I have already covered multiple lecture how we can hack or username password all these credential things, so you can look at that lecture, right? So if you open here user info option, so this is basically the page, right? So here in this page we get the information from the database or from the server. So if I type my credential here, Anku, and password is 123456, right? If I use the view account, so you can see this is my credential, or this is written my credential, right? But if you remove this and enter here, so how you inject your code, how you inject your SQL code into the query, I will let you know. Through that we will get the multiple things, multiple data, right? So if any site is vulnerable, you know SQL injection vulnerable if any site, so how you can inject the things, right? So let's any like query how the work in backend. So if I open my notepad here, so for example this is the query, or when we you know click the submit button and we first put the username and then put the password, click the submit button. On that time in backend in SQL query work like this: select star from accounts is the table name, right? Where username is Anku, whatever your username, and password is equal to 123456, whatever your password. If this query will return true, that means you are authorized and you can access any page after the login, right? If this query will return false, that means you are not authorized to login, right? So how we can hack, I have already do the practical on that in my past lecture, so you can also look at that. In today video I will let you know how you can get the data, right? So for example, this is the query here. So how if I put this query control C and paste here, Anku. So how it will work? It will work. Select star from account where username is Anku. That is right. Ordered by 100 and hash. After the after the hash anything here, this will treat as a comment. That means this code will not execute because this is the after the hash keyword, and in SQL hash meant commented code. So only code will execute this, right? So let's copy this here and paste to the name, right? If I paste here, so if I paste this here and view account details, I'm getting error. And what is the error? So error, it's look like there are unknown column 100. There means that means there is no 100 column. So again I'm pasting and try to column minimize here. Maybe there are 10 column. So if I use 10, view account details. So I'm also getting this error. That means in this table there is no 10 columns. Again I'm pasting, try to 6, right? Maybe 6 column exist. If I view account details, again I am getting error, right? Error is that this one unknown 6. What is 6, right? So again I'm pasting my query and try to now 5, right? view account details. Oh, you can see if I type the 5, that means there are 5 columns, right? So our query return the true and give us the result, that is username, password, signature. My username, password, signature. That means in the get request we inject our code here, right? And we get the result. If you copy this URL and paste into the notepad, so you get this here. Here username is equal to Anku, and this is the code. This is encoded by this 27 percentage 237 and ordered by whatever ordered by 5, then again code uh, encoded, and password is equal to whatever. So after this, this keyword was the hash. If we you look here, so sorry, in notepad, so we put that ordered by 5. You can see ordered by 5. After the 5 we put hash. Hash means anything after the hash will not execute. That means query will execute till here, not this password is equal to whatever. This will not execute. Query will execute from starting to here, right? So this is that how we can get the information, right? So you can do also, if you are able to, you can use here directly from the URL. If you enter here, so again if I put 4, so I'm also getting the result, right? If I put 5, I'm getting the result. If I put 6, so it should be error. So you can see I am getting the error because there is no 6 column, only 5 column exist. So I put this 5. So you can directly change into the URL if as any your target is vulnerable. For practicing, you can same like configure. I have already a dedicated video on this how we configure, right? So this is one. And if I let you know the second way, if oh sorry, if I open my notepad here, so you can also use the union we use to select any data, right? So if I put here, we know there are 5 column, right? If I put here this query into this Ankush, so the query will work. Select star from account where username is equal to Anku. Union select, we are selecting the data, there are 5 column, and then we put hash. That means after the whatever code will not execute, right? So control Z, right? And I'm copying this, copy, and put into the name, right? I have put this into the name. If click on view account details, so you will get there are multiple record, it will return one sorry 2 3 4. So that means our query are able to execute in the database, but no useful information we are getting. So how we can do that? If we select same thing, I have right here Anku union select one. Database name, here we are selecting on second number, and third number they are user, and in fourth version, and 5 same. If I copy this here, right? If I copy this here and try to paste on name column, and if I click on view account details, so you can see guys, here I am getting also my first query, my information, and the second where we use the union select database name. This is the database name, so we are able to get the information about the database name. The second is that user information, here you can see here, and third is one version which we have typed on into the our injected code, right? Database user version. So through that, you can find multiple things, multiple information from the injected code if your target is SQL vulnerable. So this is in this video how we can get the information from the server, from the website, or we can say we have hacked the website because we are able to execute our query into the server or into the database. So guys, this is part 4. I have already covered 3 parts before this, so you can also visit first. And the main important thing, I will also uploading the part 5, so you can also visit that part 5. This will be the main advance something which I will do in that part 5. And for the getting the or get the update video on hacking tutorials, so you can visit my channel. So there are multiple hacking video or hacking course, right? So thank you. This is all in this video. Thank you.